Okay, so I just found out something about Unreal Engine that nobody ever fucking talks about. So this is a scaling method. This probably works on basic shapes too. I'll try it on basic shapes first. No, let's not do it there. Let's do it over here. Actually, let me just do it on geometry, what I know how to do it with. So let's pull in a geometry mesh. And this scaling icon, the movement one, the one that lets me move it, when I'm in this particular mode, the movement mode, if I hold Alt and middle click whatever portion of the icon I want to, I move the pivot of the object. Moving this changes the way it scales when I go into other modes, such as the rotation, or for when I'm going to use it more often with the actual scaling. I haven't tested this with rotation. I'll test that real quick. It doesn't really do anything for rotation, so I'll go ahead and put that back. Alright, so it does nothing for rotation that I care for, but the most important thing is the scaling. So in order for this to be used the way I want it to, let's say if I wanted this side to, let's say if I wanted this wall to scale over here, right, and be aligned with that wall, you would move the pivot to the opposite side and then start scaling it there. Now, if I wanted this to do the same thing for the other side, or for the other direction, I do the same thing. Move it to the other end. Now, that's the best way I can say to do that. And you can, it seems that you can move this in whatever way you want to. So I'd say if you put this like right in the middle of like the corner or something like that, right? It'll pivot. Oh, that's weird. Why is it way up there? That's actually pretty bizarre. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Let me put that down. Inside of it, yeah, okay. Well, you know, that's not much of a problem anyway. That's not much of a problem as long as I don't do the X coordinate. No, the Z coordinate. Yeah, that's not much of a problem as long as I don't do the Z coordinate. Or the Z coordinate. I'm fucking American. Why am I saying Z? Because that's not centered in the middle or at the corner, this side should expand out too. Not as much as this side will, though. I'm still not used to how it works yet. Wait. What? Oh, there. I'm not even scaling it right. It's like a weird scale factor cursor or something. I don't understand exactly how it works, but it works to an effect. So if I move this over again to this to the center point as much as I can, and then send it back to scale mode, it'll just scale out from that point. It'll basically scale from the point that you want it to. That's the best way to say it. The pivot will scale from the point that you want it to. So instead of it being world position, it's the pivot position. So if you wanted it to scale outwards from there, you can just scale it outwards from there. But of course, you want your pivot to still be within the object. Otherwise, you're going to get weird things that look like that. Or at least halfway. I think it's halfway between the object. You know, and then you can just adjust however you want to. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And then boom, I can just make a street like that, you know? And then when you re-click on it, it'll just put the pivot back. And then you can unscale it however you want to, you know, play with it. Okay, that's everything I had to say, and that's all.